everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're joining me today for another paint pour. Today we're working on an 11 by 14 canvas with tape and push pins on the back. Alright, all my paints today are leftovers. I'm going to guess at some of the colors because I'm not quite sure what's in some of these. This one I know is Arteza's Crimson Red. This one I'm not quite sure, but I think it may be Arteza Pearl Amethyst. I'm not positive. This one I'm pretty sure is Decor Americana Decor in Metallics in Berry. This one I am totally lost. I think it's a mixture of a couple different paints that were left over. This one is a mixture of Deco Art Americana Decor Metallics 24 karat gold and Folk Art Royal Gold. Just some leftovers that got stuck in the same pot. This is Art Minds Sea Glass. And this last one is US Art Supplies Peachy Gold Pink Iridescent. And then I also have some Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White for our base, and we're going to do some smears, and this is Amsterdam Titanium White Cell Activator. So that's got the Floetrol, some Glue-All, and some Miniwax pre-stained wood conditioner. So we're just going to have some fun, try some new things, see what happens. I have no idea whether this is going to work or not, but that's part of the fun of learning to paint and learning how to mix different things and just experiment to see what happens. So let's start by flooding this board with our white, and then we will go from there. I'm going to start by just making sure you get a nice coat over everything. And we're going to do some tilting to help make sure it's nice and even all over the whole canvas. You don't want it heavier in one place than another, because that's going to mess up your paint. So we get a nice initial coat. We're going to tilt it. You can see that some places are moving faster than others. We just want to tilt around. It helps you know whether you have more paint in one place than another. Let you see if there's any lumps anywhere. Get it nice and smooth and even all around. And then when we're done, we will get our torch out and pop any bubbles. See a batch of big spots here. So we'll see what we can do about that. So make sure you get those bubbles out, all those air bubbles out early, because you don't want them to pop after your painting's all done and put a big pock mark or pimple in your paint. So give it a good torch, get all the bubbles out. You can even tilt a little more to even it out from where all the bubbles popped. I also want to make sure that I have a nice thin coat. I don't want a really big, thick coat on here. And make sure all your edges and corners have something, so we're good to go. Wipe my hands a bit, and we'll be ready to put some color down. Alright, so move a few things out of the way. There. I'm going to lay down some colors. And no exact pattern in my head. We're just playing here. We'll see what comes out. I'm starting by just throwing some color down, and I'm going to tilt it a little bit, stretch it, and then we'll do some swipes and smears to sort of combine it all and see what comes out. And some colors I want to add more than others, and some I just want to put in just a little. Good bit of this gold because I love the gold. Not too much gold there, I think. Just gonna have some fun. Put some colors and see what happens when they all blend together. There, last color. A lot of color on here, a lot of paint on here. But like I said, we're going to tilt it a bit, and then we're going to have some fun. But some of these places where we really don't want big blotches, we're just going to, don't be afraid to get in there and just get right down. And you have it where you don't. And I just want to tilt it a little to spread it. Excessive paint on here. Spread it this way or that way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take palette knife. I'm going to dip it in my cell activator. Just run, smear over the top and see what happens. It's looking really pretty. Oh my goodness, the lacing. I really do have too much paint on here, I think. I may have to go over it more than once. But, oh, some places are really looking cool. You gotta make sure you really clean that palette knife in between hand, because otherwise you get, I've got a batch of funky color in my cell activator. Somewhere now. Tilt this a little. We're just gonna pull these bits out. Sort of having fun with it. Let's see what else we can do. We've got too much paint on here. think is part of my issue. It's just too much. I don't want to ruin the beautiful lacing I've got here, but it's too much. My problem is the excess paint is in the middle here, so we're just going to have to get something like this. Get some slips. There's always a way to do something. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dip a little piece of this in here, and I'm just going to pull that right through the center here where there's just too much paint. I'll pull some of that paint off. Just got too much on here. I'm loving the cells. It's just too much paint, I think. Stretch it just a little, just to help move. I'm doing it very slowly because I don't want to destroy things. I'm just trying to see where I've got too much paint, where I've got too little paint. Pull some of it off. It's turning into a bit of a mess. Paint. We're going to tilt some. I'm just going to have to tilt some of it. That's it. I hope that what remains is pretty. Sometimes you just got to waste some of it to get something better, because I can always add more in once I get rid of some of this excess, and I can pull it back some. I just have way too much paint on here. So we're just going to let some of it run down. You can see where the more paint is because that's where it's running faster. And I'll tilt it back this way a bit. Way a bit. So I'm missing some paint in here. This is too thin. So I think I'm gonna push back over that. Push it back that way a bit. Okay, we're moving much slower now, so that tells me I've gotten rid of a lot of my excess paint, and that is looking really pretty. Getting rid of all that excessive stuff, and that gave me some cool lines. Let me pause you a minute. I'm going to clean up my hand and get some more paper towels and take a look at this and noodle for a minute. Hold on. Okay. Just trying to think of what I wanted to do to try and improve some spots. Just want to tilt it a little bit more. I don't know, more white over here. It got a little thin. A little too thin right there. Liking it now. There's some cool lacing. I love the blend, the almost marble look. I want to do a little bit more in this corner over here, I think. I don't seem to mind the negative space. I think I want not have much of the green, so I think I may put color over here. Just to give me a little something more in this corner. Otherwise, I'm liking it. So I learned that I put a little too much paint to start with on the board. But we got rid of that. We dumped it off, and that dumping it off actually gave me some cool curvy lines and stretched cells that are really looking neat. And I just want to add a little to this corner here. Sort of help perk it up a little. It's looking a little dull. Oh, that's better. Knife here. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Now, look over here a minute, see if there's anywhere else I want to add a little something. Whether I'm now happy. What I may just do is add a few little smeary things where I'm just going to pull some paint around a little. Just a little smearing. Not much. Just that one spot where we needed something. Otherwise, I am so happy with this. I think maybe something over here. Something over here. Really liking this berry. Cell activator. Really pretty. Look at that. Something pretty and simple. Loving the color blends. Loving the lacing. Oh, all right. Let me clean up my edges and give this a bit of a torch, and I'll bring you down for a closer look. Hold on a minute. Okay, I've cleaned up the edges and torched it. I moved it over to my dry table, so it would be nicer looking. It wouldn't have all that crud all over it. Look at the lacing in this. Just so cool. Really happy. That tilt gave us this cool swirling. But look at these. Look at this here. This is so gorgeous. I am hoping this is going to dry just as pretty as it is now. So happy with this. Look at the color in here. the blending, the lacing. It's just fabulous. I am so happy with this schmear. All right, I'm gonna let this sit and dry. I'll take some dry pictures and put them at the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you had fun watching, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you at the next video. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Okay, and we have the dried results, and it came out so pretty. Start down here with this. Look at the lacing. It just was so pretty. These little lines here that are just streaming down. And in here, just beautiful cells and lacing all through this painting. Just so gorgeous. So happy with the way this turned out. Look here, look at those cells. And just the lacing in this white area here. It's just beautiful. Down here in this corner, look at this. Oh, so pretty. Really, really happy with the results on this one. Just such beautiful multicolored cell appearance and the lacing, and just the blend was so perfect. Oh, so happy with this one. Bright and cheerful, lots of cells. I'm hoping that you enjoyed watching and that you liked the painting. Please leave a comment for me if you enjoyed watching. I love to read comments. Thank you so much for being here with me on my art journey.